What if I told you the last time the global financial system was rewritten from scratch? It happened the same year a rare star in our sky exploded. And what if I told you that exact star is set to explode again? Because while the average person is watching markets, charts, influencers, and headlines, there's a much bigger shift quietly unfolding in the background. And if you're holding XRP, you might already be closer to it than you think. Stick with me for a few minutes, because what we're about to unpack connects the rise of Ripple, the collapse of the old guard, and a timeline that eerily mirrors one of the most important turning points in financial history. Bretton Woods. In 1946, the world was exhausted by war. Currencies were collapsing, gold was hoarded, and trust in international finance had all but disappeared. So a handful of elite policymakers, economists, and central bankers gathered in one place to decide how money would function from that point forward. They didn't ask permission. They didn't broadcast their plan. They simply created a new system, one that gave the United States unmatched control over global finance through a US dollar pegged to gold and through the institutions they launched to support it, namely the IMF and the World Bank. And now in 2025, we're watching that very same architecture begin to fracture under the weight of debt, de-dollarization, digital disruption, and demands for a system that moves faster, costs less, and doesn't rely on one nation to hold all the power. And this time, it's not Bretton Woods. It's something different. It's code. ISO 2022. Tokenized assets, digital rails, CBDCs. And underneath all of it, quietly sitting in the background while the noise rages on, Ripple. Building the infrastructure for a new cross-border liquidity system that doesn't need trust because it runs on tech. And here's the part that made me stop and look twice. The last time the binary star system called T Coronae Borealis erupted, it was in 1946, the same year Bretton Woods went into effect, and the new financial world was born. Now astronomers are predicting it will erupt again. You guessed it, in 2025. That's the same year Ripple's integrations reach full scale across banking infrastructure. The same year Swift sunsets legacy messages and shifts to ISO, the same year the Fedwire Fund Service completes its transition, and the same year multiple sovereign institutions go live with CBDCs. So here's the question no one's asking. Is it all just timing, or is there something bigger going on? Stick around, because this gets deeper. And if you understand what really happened in 1946, you'll see exactly why this next explosion, both in the sky and in finance, could signal the start of something much bigger than a price move. And if you're already subscribed to this channel, thank you. It means more than you know. If not, this is your sign to get in now, because we're going to keep tracking these quiet shifts until the moment the world wakes up and realizes they missed it.